So we are now recording, prepared for our session of Doom. A little late, unfortunately, but it took a while to get map made, and you guys were chatting up a storm. So now that we're here, who would like to give the recap for inspiration?
Well, after we got out of this trapped room, led us back to the bog scales. And we met with this leader, Chief Pock. And he told us that they couldn't help us because they were very concerned about the Ziggurat's curse. And also told us that the bog also had some bright monster that was causing them trouble. And so we would need to help them with that first before they could help us. And then we sent out to the gogglers. Yay. And now there's a river in front of us that we're gonna cross without any issue whatsoever.
You think I should give everybody swim speed?
Well, we are going kinda northish, aren't we?
Yeah. Could help. Oh, Ripkey.
What happened?
It's alright. They'll be back. Probably.
I'm just zoned out for a moment.
That's pretty normal.
Mhm. I'm looking at him, but he's not looking at anything.
Thousand-yard stare, just...
All right. Sorry, I was muted. You have indeed provided the recap. And with that, you can see up ahead a great chasmous pit within the rising overcropping that you see that overlooks the swamp that you've been trudging through. At the base of this cliff, you can see that there is signs that there is a cave leading inside of it, likely a secondary entrance to the giant pit that you're right next to. There is a foul, acrid stench to the air, and you can feel your bodies almost squirming as if they do not feel right here.
Dark curse.
Is it curse? Is he just gonna throw a magic sight and
No bloody clue.
All right.
no magic?
There is a presence of magic that kind of lingers around you, Styx. You realize the fog itself, that kind of billows ever so gently, not like heavily obscuring the area, just enough to give a light obscurement, is itself magical.
Can I identify it?
You can roll spellcraft.
No, wrong button.
It's not a spell in the sense that it's magic, prefabricated spell XYZ. You think it's more of like maybe a ritual or something, because it's a very large radius. All the fog in this area is of this magic. More than that, you can see that the trees here are vastly overgrown, thickened brush and vines dangle from them. And you can see that there are many thorn thickets all around you that are similarly just overgrown bundles of thorns and ivy. The pit up ahead does have plenty of vines dangling from it. You think, due to the overgrown nature, it might actually be possible to use them as ropes to climb down.
Yeah, I don't have ritualism.
So I'm gonna go check to see what time of day it is real quick. I do not remember if I did that.
Welcome back.
Oh, Kay's looking at things again.
They're able to see again. Don't have to
Yeah.
keep dragging them around.
Mhm.
Who's riding on my shoulder just so they don't get so slowed again?
Me.
Ah, Spoonsy. Not that I can see you.
You probably feel me.
Do I?
Funny magic in the air. Careful.
What do you mean funny magic in the air? Air smells like crap.
Uh,
All right.
some sort of weird
Stop calling
ritual.
your farts magic.
It is not quite nighttime, but it's close to getting to it. It's definitely sun going down, not quite sunset, but it's getting close. So I'm actually gonna make it vision day because there's enough light that you can still see as if it were day, but it's getting close. Knowledge check 22 of planes.
Specifically just lore shade energy.
Short. Okay. You do not believe it's tied to shade energy, no.
Nope. Don't have planes either, so
This
just don't
area
come.
seems like it might be of interest to other people. Can I see any tracks in this area as we're walking along?
Surprising you don't see a lot of tracks at all.
Is there
Like, you're looking around, you don't even see animal tracks.
Is there animal noises though?
No.
Too quiet.
Hmm.
Well, cool, I get quiet. It means I get to sleep better.
It usually means there's a predator or some kind of danger.
Does it?
Probably.
Probably because I'm here.
Yeah.
No, they would have been here before. You haven't been here for a while. Something lives here.
All right. So what we don't do is it? Do you think it's a thing that's messing with the other boys?
Oh,
Yeah, it could be the same. It's foggy.
Are we close? Are we close
That other
enough or
thing
not?
was foggy.
I feel like we've got ourselves a bit lost somehow. Don't know why. The compass is still doing the funny whirlings.
Yeah, but we're next to the river, so the river's there. But the hole.
I'll
It's
go
not
look
on
in
the
the
map.
hole.
What is this hole?
All right. Moving to the edge of the Chasmus pit. You look down. You can see what appears to be some form of underground water system flowing a river. It falls into a waterfall deep and deep down into the pit. How far down does your elemental goes?
Well, at the moment, he's just hovering above it and
Okay,
providing light,
okay.
so I can see down there.
It's daytime, so you can see it pretty well. I'm actually just going to whoop. It looks to be deep into the pit. There is a ruined sorts of cave, as if there was once a building built into the cavernous depths. You can see that there was like low-lying walls, even a bridge that overlooked a deeper pit system that goes down deeper and deeper and out of sight, even with the sunlight going around you, just because of how low it is and how low the sun is. You think if it were midday, you'd be able to see at the bottom of the pit without issue. But currently, this is all you can see, which I will scroll down for stream purposes because I was on my DM view.
Down and down into the deep.
More than that, as you're looking around, what's your perception?
You want everybody to perception or just?
Anyone who's looking in the pit area.
I'm only there if Bob's there.
The only one
I
I'm
don't
seeing
know
is
that-
Bimbles, and where's Sticks? Oh,
Do
I
want me
moved
to
you.
walk a bit
Bimbles and
closer
Sticks.
for you?
All right. Stones might notice a few things. Sticks. Beyond the initial like stonework here and just like the strangeness that there's a ruin in this cave, whatever that might be, you would notice that there are bodies kind of strewn about the ground of the ruin. You'd also notice with the 26, there are some creatures that are moving around. Their shadows kind of dancing on the other side of the low wall here as they kind of like troll of sorts, but with the light of fire kind of crackling overhead, they actually start hugging the wall, trying to hide themselves. But your perception's so high that you still can tell that their presence is there. The bodies, you can see a few of them twitch, indicating that they're likely undead. In total, where is this? To do 5, 6, 7, 8. You would notice about 8 corpses that are twitching, and
Twitching.
indicating that they're undead.
Oh god.
In addition to that, out of the shadowy figures that you saw moving about, you would notice that there are another 8.
So 16 undead?
8 undead, and then 8 shadowy figures of various sizes and shapes that may or may not be undead. You only saw like their
various.
silhouette basically on the edge of the wall here.
When you say various, do you mean like halfling to orc, or do you mean like mouse to
Well,
double-decker bus?
there was one entity that seemed from the head of it maybe goblin, but big, so maybe orc. Then there were, there was
Maybe?
3 of those that were like that. Then there were about 5 creatures. Sorry, 2 of those, and then there was 5 creatures that were more like a dwarven in stature, with one creature that you don't think is humanoid. You saw beating wings and a almost insectile-like face.
Did I make a what's that check?
Planes.
It's Jeff Goldblum from The Fly.
You are not sure what that is. That was the only one that you got a good glimpse at to be able to see what it really was. I will try to describe what it is.
Could be a Conformian.
All right.
Those are ants, right?
Yeah.
Just a lot of ants.
What you noticed would be a very, very large black-winged fly-like entity with a almost pulsing green abdomen that seems like it's filled with eggs. Small black tendrils lean out from this egg sac in the back, each with a deadly-looking blackened spike. The creature's face, as you look closer, you realize, though at first it appeared fly-like, you realize is an amalgamation of multiple humanoid-like skulls, kind of like into a bundle of this almost mutant-like head. You think there's maybe like 7 skulls just kind of making up this entity's head.
That's not okay, Sage.
I didn't design the creature.
Man,
Surprisingly.
what the hell is that? Sounds like a demon of some sort. Just by description.
I mean, not dead magic.
I say,
A lot of enemies down there.
What you think? We're gonna crump it? Could be loot.
How are we going to fight effectively? We'd have to go down there, and we don't know exactly.
You can see from your position there's a cave entrance here, which lines up with the cave entrance I previously discovered. Or, not discovered, described, which is right there. So this lines up with that.
Okay.
So if you guys did not want to take the vines, which kind of like dangle down like ropes to the pit, I understand why you would not want to do so. There is the cave entrance.
Would I take if I just jumped?
This pit goes down. If you look at kind of like where it's at, it's actually basically right over the other pit. You do not know how far down that one goes. But if you were to land on the bridge, guesstimating distance based on your perception check, because I believe you rolled 24, and then Styx's perception, do you think maybe 80 feet?
80 feet.
Bob, can you in the future not ask those questions while I'm riding you?
You what? Let's see. It's two die of damage per 10 feet, right?
I believe so.
So
That'd be 16 Ds.
It's only 16 die of damage. That's crushing, so I can't resist it. It's fine.
Huh?
I just turn on key healing before I jump down, and then I jump down.
Right.
While carrying you into the pit of the abyss.
I don't think I'm okay with that.
And because I'm so large and heavy, I land on the bridge and it immediately collapses, and we go sending down into the chasm below.
Well, I do like making new characters.
Ah, dang it. Crushing damage isn't listed as a barrier.
Yeah, you can't. You can't barrier crushing damage.
Nope.
There are ways of preventing some amounts of crushing damage, but they're high
Don't
level.
have float keyword. Don't have the. I think there's like a alchemical item that's just instant pillow.
80 down is rough. I think I'm too heavy for these vines. Is there any way for me to make an educated guess if the vines would hold my weight?
They are very thickened and overgrown. You think it could even hold a large creature's weight, like like an ogre or something, like a full ogre, not just half ogre.
My equipment weight alone is 625.
Should we cut all these vines down before we go in the cave to fight these things? So that they can't escape?
I don't think it really matters if they escape.
Yeah, but we've still got to get out.
I'll put you back up to the setup there.
How long is it going to take them to climb down the vines?
Well, it's 80 feet down.
Climb is heavily
It's easy to go
reduced.
down.
Kind of.
I mean, I can give everybody a climb speed.
Stones already has one. Doesn't Bimbles have a climb speed too?
Yeah,
Have to climb
that's the
skill.
climb speed. The only difference between the skill and the speed is, I think just having a speed gives you minus 25 DC.
Okay. So we want to climb down? Go look for treasure?
I like to send a treasure.
Yeah.
Besides, if there's creepy undeads, I can do the thing where I burst in a bright light and make things live. And dying things don't like living.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they don't like being on fire either.
Okay,
Well-
so
Yeah.
who needs to be able to climb?
I'm good at climbing myself. Don't know if I need your magic climbing.
The magic climbing is better than regular climbing, right?
I guess. I don't really know.
Yeah.
You're the magic one. You tell me.
I don't know.
Magical climb speeds. Yep. They walk and move. I'll just paste that there. It's a transmutation climb.
So, let's see. The vines are there. At that edge.
Well, it doesn't take much for me to do, right? It's just a cast check.
What's there?
How... You said you found some creepy crawlies down there, right, Sticks?
Uh-huh. Yeah, and those bodies are going to get up too. Those are not deads.
Ah,
So you got the not deads. Anything else down there? You said there was a weird bug thing,
there's-
right?
Things tried to hide and I think they saw us. You want me to send the fire friend for down first?
Well, if you think they saw us, if you point them out, then we can see them. They won't be able to surprise us none, right?
Uh-huh. I could just start throwing bombs at them
Could do.
from here.
Actually, yeah. Why we come to them when they's got to come to us if they want a piece?
no.
All right, I'm going to
That's
chuck a
pretty
fire
smart.
popper at one of those corpses.
Roll an attack.
Aren't they only like 30-foot range fire poppers?
Sure, I'm going to
Default.
take a huge penalty for range increment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it
See,
doesn't
they
matter,
are-
right? Because people are gonna be like, "What was that?"
Let's see.
80 feet
where's
away.
button?
But hey,
Ah.
I think you'll probably get high ground. So
So yeah, ignore the splash on this. That is incorrect. It should be 4 higher. I'm just using intelligence now. That's right. I didn't know how to fix my macro.
It's an easy fix. It would be a little bit lower, just because of the horizontal distance as well.
Mhm.
But I
No.
might be just -1, might be just be still -0, just because I think Gorm Steer might make it not 20 feet more. Anyways, that will obviously hit the corpse. I will roll to see which corpse you are hitting. Let's see if it is on the higher end. We'll be hitting the more notable corpses. All right.
What does right in the middle mean?
Well, there's 5 of one type, and then there's 3 of another type. So I did not roll above a 5.
it's the boring one. It's sad.
All right. The fire popper will slam into the corpse, which
Deals 14 fire damage and makes him gain burning 1. If he
will
takes any fire
begin
damage.
to writhe and crack as you see the creatures. The corpse, which at first looked like just some weird, strange, mutated orc with decaying flesh, snaps into place, its body lit aflame as it will let loose a screech. It will obviously take some damage. It is not dead, but you would hear the screech, and then you would hear a pop. And thick mist will billow all around you guys. Everyone, roll me initiative.
Yippee!
Well, are you still having issues with connecting, Kay?
Yeah, Prisrick's not here in the Discord, so yes.
No.
Yes, is the answer.
That field one where we were losing a castle, but instead we lost a Priz.
I know,
And
right?
still only one down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power issues everywhere.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me go add some some vaporous fog of the area now. Ooh, ooh.
You want to run summons on my initiative, or you want me to roll? You can
Roll
add
for
them
'em.
Does the thing add them?
I'll add them.
Mob.
Make sure that they're optional. Just
Yeah.
do, and then add to initiative. There you go.
That's mob and it. Clickety. There you go.
All right. One moment. In the middle of updating a token that happened. Here we are. So, with a sickening pop, first off, the fog will billow in and you will lose sight of them as it does prevent vision out beyond 30 feet. If everyone can update their token's vision to, I think it's fog medium. Pretty sure it's like fog medium. Say like fog 30, fog medium. Maybe it's normal fog. No, not normal fog. Do King's Curse 30. That works.
King's
King's
Curse.
Curse 30.
King's Curse 30. Puts your vision exactly 30 feet. Makes it easy.
Can't see Jack. Can't see Jack.
What is that under?
Vision King's Curse. You double click your token.
Above
Okay.
low light web sense, below dark vision. My
Oh.
90-foot dark vision.
I was on the wrong
No.
tab.
Yeah, do be like
I was
that
going
sometimes.
through like fatigued and confused. And...
Alright.
Too bad I'm not a journeyman. I could give us fog vision.
If only.
Already got the.
Need more XP.
Finally.
Alright. Just need one more thing and I should be set. I have to make sure these tokens are up to date with the new evasion save because these tokens are a little older. See, these guys would have an evade save of that. Alright, and then these guys would have an evade save of... Oh, these guys are up to date. Look at that. I don't have to do anything with them. Huzzah! Alright, and then this guy, he should have a setup of what? Cool. Right. Well, this will be interesting.
Let's cramped my foot.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay.
Yippee.
These guys didn't have a macros either in terms of attack macro because it was broken. It was using the old system, so I'm just Make sure that's good so I don't have to recopy their tokens over every time I need to make an attack.
Understandable.
And then they're 6 plus d8. Yep. 20. Murderous intent. Alright, and then this one is going to be pasta. What's that? Dupe. D10. Times 2, and then stoop, and sloop. Save, so I don't have to do that again. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Finally back. Jesus.
Yay.
All right.
Welcome back.
Since you were gone, you guys saw the what did you hear last? Did you hear about the creatures in the pit?
The last I heard was at the beginning of the recap.
Oh.
That's when I got disconnected.
Oh my!
Oh my. Well then, let me tell you.
We are. No, it sucks. This whole sucks.
So, you guys came upon the pit that led into the cave system that I mentioned last session, as it has two entrances, one from above, which is the pit, that has thickened vines, and there's this thin fog all around you guys. It seems magical in nature. The pit has vines that dangle down into it, allowing one to climb into the pit if one so chose. Sticks moved up close to the pit, looked down, and saw that there were corpses down there, specifically 8 corpses that were twitching, indicating that they were undead, as well as 8 other individual creatures, with 3 different types of creatures. Notably, one was this horrifying, horrific-looking fly monstrosity. No idea what the fuck it was. But, Six decided to toss a bomb at one of the corpses. It hit the corpse. The corpse was woken up and let loose a blood-curdling scream as it was set afire, and then a sickening pop happened where fog slammed the area and kind of obscured your guys' vision to 30 feet while I call for initiative. So if you want to move up to the rest of the party and roll initiative, that'd be most excellent.
There was a bit
Why
that
are
was
we
skipped
investigating the hole?
So hold on.
Treasure.
So there was discussion of there might be treasure, and then we were going to climb down the vines, which is a 90-foot climb down there to go engage them, and then I said I can just attack them from here, and then we went, yeah, let's do that,
and then
that's
the
how that happened.
Pyromaniac did that.
I didn't just straight up attack. There was discussion of going down there first.
That is true.
Yeah, and I was like, well, yeah, it's kind of silly if we go down and fight them. We might as well fight them up here. Have them come to us.
But now
So,
we can't see him. And
I
they're
can give
coming
us
to
a fly speed if you want, for like
You
8
what?
minutes.
I can't fly.
You can if I touch you just right.
That doesn't sound right at all.
Freezing.
For a few rounds anyway. It'd be faster than falling. Well, it'd be safer than falling and faster than climbing down.
But can it be safe faster than falling?
I don't have that many spell points. No.
No.
Alright. Just figuring out which order they're going to be popping up in when everything's set in that regard. It should be this guy. Yeah, okay, cool. That makes that easy. Alright, and then Alright. This should be fine. Everything's fine.
Fine and dandy.
The finest of dandies.
It's so hard to play with only one monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me with one monitor.
Imagine.
Imagine
You
that.
won't miss it until you have 2, and then 3. Then it
And
goes
then
up to like
infinite. Yeah.
8.
My brother just said if I die, I can have his monitor.
Yeah, I was just looking at how I can plug in two 50-inch screen TVs to my laptop instead of one. Apparently,
My video card will do 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. My video card will do up to 4, so if I get a docking station, I can just. Right.
All right.
I was actually looking into a while back. They sell the frames, not like the whole rig, but the frames for like driving games, like the arcade games.
Mhm.
You just put a bunch of TVs in that and make that your gaming station.
One,
Be a bit much.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What?
1,
Ah, you
Bird.
3.
Bird is the word.
That's gonna be in my head now.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there's just some birds have decided to build a nest on my back porch.
Oh, I'm in my grandma's dining room, and there are birds that have nested in the chimney.
Ah,
So every now and then, you might just hear them exploding in noise. It's very annoying.
just literally explode
All right.
and reform like a phoenix.
Because of the number of enemies, I'll be using grouped initiatives. So,
Oh god, do we stir up the zombie nest? Have we alerted the
What do you
horde?
mean, did we stir up the zombie nest? He threw a fire popper down there.
Yeah, but it was like 16 of them. I hope it's not like 100 of them.
And now the one.
116.
16.
I know we can't see in the fog, like our vision's limited to 30 feet, but can I still see a faint glimmer of the guy that's on fire, just kind of over there somewhere?
you're looking
Whoa,
down to
you'll hit
the
some-
into the pit, and you don't see the fire.
Oh,
However,
You'll say you'll hit something.
Sad noises from the pyro.
all right, these groups are the ones that go first. Blow.
hopefully they'll think it was the fire elemental that's floating directly above the pit and leave me alone. Probably not.
1d20 whites just start crawling out.
All right.
140.
I'll fight a white.
Let me just roll to see which one it is. Is it in group 1 or 2? In group 2. Okay, don't need to worry about it just yet. But you did 16 fire damage?
14 fire
14
damage.
fire damage.
And apply burning 1.
Burning 1. All right. I'll make sure that that's marked for that one particular. But you do not see him anymore. Whether that's because of the fog or something else, you're not sure. However, out from the mist, up above you, you hear a sickening pop as, charging from behind you,
Huh?
a Festrog, a strange, quadrupedal, running, humanoid-like, ghoulish dog creature will leap forward into the air and latch hold of the beetle. At least try to, as I will be charging the beetle. With a bite. Southmost beetle.
Beetle 3.
Can't see it.
23 to hit for a 22 bludgeoning.
That will hit. He will take 17 bludgeoning.
Hold on, let me snap to grid.
Alright, and let me go bring up the Festrog stuff to see if they have anything on hit with their bite, because I'm pretty sure they do.
17.
Your threatened area is larger than you can see.
No, not yet.
Alright.
Soon.
They do have a feature
No.
whenever they bite something. These guys are not injured, however, so he does not trigger his Devourer trait.
He actually has 3 wounds now.
No, I'm not injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gain healing when I bite people with these guys.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
All right, that will be his go ahead. Sticks.
All right. Normally I'd delay till stones, but I feel like I should just go now. Let's start with what the fuck is that check?
Religion for undead.
Yeah, I think I have religion.
This.
I do not have religion. I do not have religion anyway. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck that is. It probably burns though.
Everything burns if you try hard.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna throw a fire popper at it.
All
First
right.
off.
Not about.
All machines are smoke machines if you use them the wrong way.
Or the right way.
If you use it the right way.
Is this gonna be correct? Nope, it's still
That's-
not using it, but it doesn't matter.
Second,
That
third.
that is correct. That is a 6 because I don't have precise shot, but it should be 4 higher normally.
Gotcha. All right. That is a miss as the fire popper just goes wide and sputters out within the mist.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spend a stamina to give my mount a move action.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be over here behind Bob
All right.
because
As you go over there behind Bob, you notice 2 entities lurking within the mist.
I only went.
What?
No.
There are guys over there too. And then I'm gonna continue my movement and be more behind Bob. Over here.
Fair.
You just wait. You go there.
You see to the north yet another entity within the mist.
Ah!
Oh, we're so dead.
What if we
It's
kill him
like
first,
Blink.
lads?
I'm gonna continue down to here because he's got like 50 foot of movement.
There you go.
You see
I
yet
think that's
another
enough.
creature in the mist.
No, too far away.
All right, so yeah, that's his move. I have another basic. I can't cast. I don't have fast bombs.
We should probably group up, right?
Did you
lads?
announce that they were everywhere?
Yeah, every time I see guys, they go and run the other way. Pretty sure that's the. The first time I said there's guys over there, and then I didn't. You know, it's pretty obvious. We're surrounded. Let's see. Let's have any decent things to pull out? No, I think I'm just done.
All right. From there, we go to your elemental.
All right, the fire elemental. Hey, he can see that entity over there, but he can't see everything else. I should probably just have him go over here and help with this thing. So let's call that a charge. What's his slam attack? Charging.
The elemental would notice another entity to the south of the Festrog. That will hit the Festrog, who will try to parry. And will fail to parry as it's slapped for 8 bludgeoning and 4 fire.
I believe he also gets a save versus burning. Let me get the bestiary open.
Oh, I probably
Did-
failed.
The blast keyword, is that radius or diameter?
It's a body
Blast is
save.
its own thing. Let me look at the. It's an AoE keyword.
Alright, I have a +3 body, so a little bit higher, but still not enough, so I am now gaining a stack of burning, so he's at 1 burning stack. Alright, state applied.
AoE template.
Yeah, it's DC 15.
Yeah.
There it is.
Anything else?
I think he's done. He charged.
Alright. Spoons, it's your turn.
Is blast radius or diameter?
A blast?
I-
Blast is
They
basically a
special.
cube. So if it's like a 10-foot cube, or a blast of 10 feet, then you're just drawing a 10-foot square.
Okay.
In the template tool, there is a blast tool, a second to the end. That one will show you kind of what it looks like.
Through the AoE template, if you need to look at it in the Discord.
Yeah. Oh, I fucked up.
Okay, so it's
Oh no, I didn't fuck up.
9 squares. A blast 15 is 9 squares.
Yep, 3x3. Sounds correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would say gather up and then cast and hold. I can do that, right? I can cast and hold to go on another initiative. Or would I?
You
hold
can
action and-
cast and ready to let loose later.
I'll do
But
that.
you're holding it, so if you ever get attacked or anything like that, then
Okay.
you might lose the spell.
The enemies are aware of me. Yes.
Potentially.
Well, if they are, I have to make a concentration check to cast.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're aware of you. They have life sense, so you can't really stealth from them, unfortunately.
I failed. Can I try again since it was my first action?
The action for spellcasting was utilized. So unless you can cast twice in one round, unfortunately, no.
Yep. I
Okay.
think...
Well, then instead, I'm gonna knowledge check the Festrog.
Also, was that concentration because I said you would have to roll a concentration check, or because you're casting while things can see you?
Because I have Koi effect.
Okay. Just making sure, because my thing saying you have to roll concentration is if you're attacked, you'd have to trigger it.
No, it
That's true.
says if you have been identified as a magic user by a non-allied creature.
I'm.
Oh.
Do you
So I
have
guess
any?
it wouldn't have been identified
Well,
yet because I haven't actually cast.
Yeah, the
it.
Festrogs are stupid. You don't have to worry. Actually, they're not that
Also-
stupid. They don't have
Also, do you
spellcraft,
have
though,
a-
so you're good.
Yeah. Do you have any visible effect, like vocal or gestures or anything? Then probably not.
It would
until you
be
actually
rare
cast
for them to notice that you're a spellcaster. They might notice
have-
now.
I have
since-
focus casting, but it's my weapons that I hold in my hands. So
They might notice now if they're intelligent that you are a spellcaster, so future ones you might need to roll. Right now, they do not know that you're a spellcaster.
okay, then I just need to make a transmutation check. DC 13,
Look at that.
and I will hold my spell. It's going to be a flight twice, blast once, ongoing once. So, the shittiest level of flight for 8 minutes in 9 squares, and I said
So you
for
can hit
everybody to
yourself,
gather up.
Bob, and sticks and stones.
No,
If
yeah,
everybody,
he's holding
but
it.
if everybody gets closer, I'm holding it, right?
You're holding it.
I can
Okay.
say I was
Yeah, you
holding
did.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, once people get close, I'll tell you hold. It will trigger when the last ally gets in range, or whenever you. What's
Or
your
when
trigger?
I say just fuck it, go. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Okay. We start the usual song and dance. First of all, using an arcane point to, in a free action, to activate the Vein property to increase our reach. Because reach is good.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah?
Right before you go, I just realized you're at 19 instead of 20 in the initiative cap. At round count
Okay.
20, something happens.
Oh
There
no.
is a
Layer
Uh,
action.
Everyone,
Fog.
give me a strength saving throw.
Nice.
Or sorry, a body save.
Strength.
What's one of those?
I did not change
Should I
that
use my
one
10?
from. The thing I
God
copied.
damn it.
F4.
Should I use the 10 dice roll that I did? Or-
What 10 dice roll?
Oh,
Oh, I see.
strength.
Yeah, you can use
Good
the.
strength.
You can use that. Yeah.
My body should be plus.
Good, because I
6?
rolled
Okay.
a 1.
Well, you have a
I should have
13
a 12.
total.
So the 13's better than a 4.
All right.
12 total. I need to check why my character isn't updated. Oh, hold on. That's because it's not the right character.
Well, Bimbles, you see all of your allies be grasped and entangled as thickening vines begin to wriggle forth as if alive. One of the beetles also saves. The one that's next to the elemental, specifically. So, you guys all gain the entangled condition.
Oh, joy.
I've
Damn
applied
I
it for
should've
you.
done fly first.
Entangle.
Now you can go, Kay.
Let's make a movement. You cannot move until entangle.
Need to add a round count for that, so I don't forget.
Yeah. Hold on. What's...
Because I just forgot.
Escape art? Do not.
Why
What
are
type
the
of
rules
action
not
is
in
it?
alphabetical order?
What type of action is it to try escape? Just a basic action.
It would be a basic action to break free, yes.
Yes.
I've got the wrong-
Can I use escape artist instead?
You could.
And repel is also an option. It's kind of weird.
Repel?
I feel like repel needs to be one of those skills that should just be removed,
Yeah.
to be honest.
It is pretty awkward. Just anytime you make any other action, you can also attempt a repel check to remove certain conditions. It's
Yeah,
So can I-
yeah.
you can escape artist or repel or body save. But it takes an action to do so.
Right.
Hey look, you're escaped. You are no longer entangled.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah, notably entangled is not anchored, you are just entangled. Anchored is one where you can't move. It's just harder to move right now with entangled.
Oh, so I could have moved.
You could have moved, but hey, look, you're now free.
Yeah, entangled is only a penalty to attack rolls.
Which I hate. I don't like
Yeah,
having
but
penalties to
I'm still
attacking.
going to do that anyway. Still free action to increase reach. I think I already did that, yes. Will spend 2 stamina to quickly move here, closer to our allies. And just, action strike this one, I suppose.
Alright.
The very long spear.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dumb that you're small. You can hit so far away with a melee weapon.
It's a spear. It's a yeah. That's how spears work, right? Huzzah!
That will slam into it for a solid amount of piercing damage. However, you see that its undead or rotting flesh seems to resist the penetrating force of the piercing attack. It is resistant to piercing damage, so that 38 is actually 19.
Damn.
Oh, I never did my
Why
knowledge check
Why does
for that
everything
thing.
resist piercing?
Undead naturally gain a resistant 50% to one physical damage type of their choice when they are created.
Silver does not help here, right?
No, it's just because their body is weird.
Alright. That's it. That's all my actions.
Alright.
And this, I guess. That just happens.
It's like stabbing a skeleton.
Yeah.
You just kind of poke it through its ribs, and you're like, oh, whoops.
Pretty much.
You know, I mean.
Fire Beetle number 1 has gained initiative.
All right, beetle number 1 is entangled, and oh, he can only see enemies over there. Okay. He can move full speed, right?
Yeah, he's just Entangle just gives you unbalance too.
Okay, so yeah, he would just charge the closest enemy because they're bugs. They don't really not try to get all fancy with them.
Well, that is a confirmed crit. The Festruck will try to parry and hope for a 20. No. Okay. 32 bludgeoning.
Can he?
No. Unfortunately.
Right.
A lot of undead can't even be crit.
Yeah,
It's true. I should check to see if I have fortification. I do.
Never mind. All undead can be crit.
Do I fortify? I don't. It's a 10% chance.
Oh, okay.
Undead naturally gain fortification 10% per rank that they are. So he only has 10. He's only a apprentice rank. Anyways, yeah, he just gets crit. I damage applied. He is not looking happy, but he's still alive, so that's good for him.
And that's a ×3 bludgeoning crit.
Yeah, so active reduction 3 for 1d4 rounds.
2 rounds. Yep. That's it. He's done.
All right. The condition. There we go. All right, Bob.
I feel like if I get entangled again, I might end up being restrained and stuff. Yeah. Hold on. What do I see? Hold on, I need to give myself the vision. This token. So I can see that guy on the left. What's the movement penalty for entangled?
And doesn't do
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh,
It's just -2 to attack rolls.
Well, we said stay here.
I said gather up, more accurately.
He said gather up. If I walk 5 feet to the right, will that help you? Will that trigger your thing? Or...
No, because it's still a 3x3 cube, right? Bimbles has to move, or Kay could have moved differently. And then you move.
If I
but
5 feet to the right, Bimbles only has to 5 feet to the left, and then we're good?
Yeah.
Bimbles only has to 5 feet to the left anyway.
Yeah, and we're
No,
good.
if you stay still, we're still fine.
Oh, okay. I could just hold then? Or break out?
You could.
You
Yeah,
can
you
also
break
just-
entangled.
You can also just take Bimbos and like bring him closer.
Go grab Bimbles.
Or grab K and move K.
reposition.
Oh yeah. You can just move one of us, and we'll be good.
Mhm.
The
Okay.
fuck is that sound?
I don't know. That was weird.
It's like an alien.
If I grab you, I could and 5 feet over, I could reposit you here.
Yeah.
So I'd have to 5 foot step here, 1 action grab, and then 1 action pivot. No wait, I wouldn't be able to pivot because then that would just be my movement. So it would just be 2 actions to send you here. Yeah, sure, why not? I grab you. Do you accept the grab?
Yeah.
Excellent. I move over here and deposit you over here. And then I let go of you.
Alright, my spell goes off.
Update your initiative. You're now down to 16.05.
Everybody has a fly speed with the worst maneuverability.
So that's no right angle turns, and you have to keep flying, I'm pretty sure, if you are flying.
Yeah.
For 8 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Flying is flying.
You're not
Flying
allowed to
is good.
stay
Wow.
still if you're flying. Wait,
Flying
that
is
means we're
good.
just gonna fly into the walls?
I mean, we can
Would
slowly
be a lot of running
turn,
into
right?
trees and shit.
We
Yeah.
can slowly circle.
All right. That seemed like all of your actions there, Bob. So, A hidden creature group has gained initiative.
No.
Where in the player's guide is all the fly speed stuff?
Under movement rules, under chapter
Makes-
core, chapter 7,
Core
core
rules.
rules, movement types and rules.
I
Yeah.
found it. Thank you.
All right, we're just gonna go counterclockwise. You know what? No, we're gonna go clockwise because this is gonna be much more developed. All right. I have unfortunate news.
I spent 2 stamina to anti-charge him.
You did not see me at my charging attack. Can you do this when you are flat-footed?
Yes, using combat reflexes.
Well, go ahead.
Spending 2 stamina. Trying my best. No crit, but still hits.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that will slam into the ghast, who
The
takes
damage is doubled because it's anti-charging.
as he takes 28 points of damage.
Yeah, it's doubled and then undoubled.
Well, it's half.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, he takes the damage. So I have good news and upsetting news. What would you like to hear first?
Let's go with
Upsetting.
the first. Yeah.
All right, Bimbles. The upsetting news is you're being bull rushed.
Oh no.
The good news is you get an
The
attack of
pit.
opportunity as they try to attack you.
Also, I just gave you a
damn.
fly speed. So
That's
if
so.
you
That's
get
actually quite
pushed into the
convenient. That's actually quite convenient. Yeah.
It was really fucking lucky you moved K right then, because it might still be nasty. Because
Wait, is he bull rushing only
I am
Bimbles?
bull rushing Bimbles. I cannot multi-target bull rush, so I only provoke from Bimbles.
Let's see.
Oh, when you also only provokes from the target, right?
Yes, and the target is Bimbles, because I do not have the talent to bull rush.
Probably would have only had a whip out at this point, because I always have that out. So whip. Let's see.
And because you can't stop moving after flying, or you'll fall. So you'll just be.
They're not
knocked and
flying
just
right now.
slowly float.
They're not flying right now. No one's flying right now.
Sadness.
You just have the ability to fly.
Exactly.
You have a 4 fly speed equal to your land speed.
All right, that will slap me. I will take 7 bludgeoning. And here is a bull rush attempt against you, which notably is enhanced because of my charge, so it's advantage. 22 to bull rush. Roll me that CMD. All right, beat you by 3, so give me a evade save to grab hold of the cliff edge.
Evade. Oh.
I'm sorry, unless you can boost that.
No. I have a -1 luck modifier.
Well, you're definitely going in that there pit. As you get flung down into the depths of the dark pit, you are plummeting.
He is not, because the fly spell also says that you no longer fall, but slowly float.
Yeah, you slowly fall now.
Well, let's go read that.
Oh.
Yeah, so
That's
The fly keyword says that.
fly transmission. Oh.
it slowly floats.
Yeah, the default fly keyword is feather fall. You have to buy it twice to get a fly speed.
Yep,
Yeah.
I bought it twice.
And it says that it doesn't say that instead. It just said you also increase that.
Yeah, you increase your capabilities. So you still feather fall.
Huh.
All right. It doesn't list how fast or slow you descend, so I'm just going to assume it's space Pathfinder descent, which is 60 feet. So you plummet slowly, 60 feet.
And on your turn, you'll
30
just
feet.
literally start flying up.
Yeah, and on your turn,
slowly.
just fly up. Oh, up.
So you are now 20 feet above the portion of the map I just put you at.
Okay, 25 feet above.
I
Elevation.
have marked you. You're good.
Thank you.
You will need to get up to 80 feet elevation to get to the others. Notably, going up is double movement.
Double movement. Yeah.
Mm,
And harder to do.
But fortunately, because of that, you are not plummeting the full 80,
You're not taking 80
plus
feet of fall damage.
60 feet. So 140 feet of fall damage
okay.
into, something that you do not know what it looks like. So that's good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
You take
Timely
those.
spell from Spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Very timely.
Oh, shoot.
Pretty good.
My whole map disappeared.
Yeah, I'm a banana.
Let's see.
Also, you might want to remember, I don't think the guys up here were the guys that I saw down there.
They weren't. There's no way they got there that fast.
So yeah. I mean, I don't know. There was a pop. That could have been a teleport. I don't know.
As soon as you started screaming about all the things, I was like, we need to leave.
All right.
Hmm.
This next one is going to charge Styx. Notably, he was not visible at time of his charge, so this is against flat-footed.
Okay. Can I still use ally shield?
Does it say immediate action?
It's not an action. I just declare it.
Then yes, you can.
All right, he's attacking stones.
28 to attack stones.
Because he's charging into my reach, I get a.
You
melee
cannot
right?
see him.
Oh, because he's not attacking me in this case.
That will hit his flat-footed.
He does get hedgehogged, though.
Yes. All right. That will slap into stones for 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
I bypass 4 DR. And you're a construct, so I know you're immune to diseases, so I'm not even going to bother with my disease stuff.
Looks like he's got a total of 15. You bypass 4, so you minus 11 from that, which is what again? You did what, 13?
Yeah, I did 13.
So he takes 2.
Non-lethal is 8, which I don't know if he takes non-lethal, but 8 if he does. Right, and as a quick action, this guy is going to howl. All players besides Bimples need to give me a mind save.
Oh, I just improved this.
Mind rage? What do you mean, mind rage?
Fuck.
Including your summons, by the way, if they're within 30 feet of my guy. Which
Mind.
all besides the northern ones are.
Okay, there's mine.
Cleave targets.
Fire beetles are mindless?
They're good, but your elemental and if stones is not mindless, then stones as well.
He's immune to mind affecting.
There you
It's a
go.
Construct. Yeah, so just the elemental. There you go.
All right. Styx and the elemental resist it. Everyone else is frightened.
Oh no.
And my frightened target is Ghast 1.
Yes. All right. The northern ghast is going to charge Bob. I really want to push you into the pit too, but I didn't have the best angle for that. So let's see here. Charging. Slap.
Hedgehogged?
Right, LB hedgehogged. That is 24 against your flat-footed AC, Bob.
Soaks.
Right.
I bypass 4, if that changes anything,
I take 1 point of damage and then minimum.
which is 8. All right. That is the gas turn. Stones.
All right. Stones doesn't want to be here anymore.
Fair.
Well, he's meant to not be here because I'm in danger. So he's going to start moving. Actually, let's just have him withdraw. He'll take a withdraw action. And which will start here.
Which direction? Up?
Yeah, I'm going to go up at an angle. because you kind of have to do that. You can't go straight up. It costs double or whatever, or a lot extra. But yeah, he's gonna go this way, and he's got.
Are you flying away?
Not for the first step.
Okay. So that one is just walking northeast.
Yes.
Because you said up at an angle, and I was like, does that mean you're flying?
Yeah, and then with the fly speed, he'll step off the ledge, and we'll go this way.
Okay.
So just staying at ground height, but I'll go this way and go see what happened over the pit. And he can finish here. That's half of his land speed. Flying.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else? Or that was a double action to just disengage. So if you have a quick.
Yeah. No.
Fire Beetle 2.
Fire Beetle 2 is this one. Aha. All right. Let's see. Closest enemy is this guy. He's gonna 5 foot and attack with flanking. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to give it flanking. But that probably misses anyway.
Yeah.
And then a push. They're not really. Well, there you go.
Well, that will slap. For 8 bludgeoning to the ghast. The ghast takes 8 bludgeoning. He does not gain a wound. I forgot to give these guys rotting flesh. There you go. Alright, damage applied.
Alright, he's done.
Excellent.
Job's done.
The other beetle, number 3.
Yep, he's just gonna attack the thing that attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, he doesn't get anything special. I don't think they're smart enough to try to flank. That probably misses, and a push.
That is indeed a miss. That will strike and will confirm he will try to parry. He does not. Alright, that is 20 bludgeoning.
Alright.
Hog?
Yeah. Oh,
Damage applied as you hear a sickening crunch as the Festrog's neck snaps as the beetle kind of bites into it.
Confirm with a -3 for
Yeah, my AC
wounds
is 14.
that aren't okay.
I charge, so it's 14.
Yeah, that beetle's almost dead. So
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I do have fortification. These guys I forgot. No. Okay. 10 or lower is going to trigger, so. And they are resistant to piercing, not bludgeoning, so yeah, he's just dead.
all right.
Yippee!
You got a kill with a
Beetle
minion.
One kill.
Beetle has a kill. All
That
right.
counts for me, right?
It's true.
My minion.
Yeah. All right. Bimbles the Grim.
What's happening? I'm
All
gonna
right.
reaction, perception, look around. What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Do-do-do. Hey.
Right. As you're looking around, you see what appears to be a small little campsite right here. A broiling fire. The pool, underground river kind of flowing down through the cave wall and over this cliff face into the pit below you. You can see there are ruined walls and a broken bridge that once crossed this chasm, but no more. And down to the pit, it is out of range of your fog sight. But you do see a greenish glow down below.
I don't like this. Don't like any of this.
So unless you choose to fly, you'll be descending another 60 feet at the end of your turn.
Gonna make a fly check to move towards these cliff walls here.
Does he have to make a check if he has a speed?
It's
Depends on what you're doing.
DC 5 to move more than half speed.
Yeah.
Hey, I make it. Alright. Oh, going to the wall. And using the climb speed to go 20 feet up. Because I also have a climb speed.
Nice. Alright, so you're now effectively 40-foot climb.
Yep. Let me
There you go.
set-
I got you.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
Alright. Anything else?
Action's turn.
Cool.
Nope.
A hidden creature has gained initiative. So, back up to the
Notably
northern
not the
side.
end of the round.
All right. A large, well, small-sized, blubberous mass of rotten flesh and pussy blood begins to move.
That's real gross.
Yes. And we'll charge Bob.
Uh-oh.
It will speak in Abyssal. Do people understand Abyssal?
What's Abyssal?
Nay.
Nay.
Not
I only
even
know
close.
Goblin.
All right. Well, you guys will just hear.
Uh-huh.
It's weird. Anyways. You gonna hedgehog me?
Yeah. It's just happens.
Alright, your hedgehog will slam out towards the creature and will deal 6 damage because of my resistance.
To retribution?
It is non-good.
Retribution does not care about that, no? Because they can't be good. It's not physical.
Yeah, it's only the physical if it's outside of something.
My reach, yeah. Counts a special type of physical, ignores DR from armor, untyped, and natural sources.
Just check real quick.
It may bypass certain type sources of attack depending on source of retribution.
Retribution's too
I mean,
strong.
I guess you can say that because the weapon itself is not good, it does not bypass.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's only natural, then
Yeah, because it's not a,
The spear is not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's supernatural stuff if it's aligned. It's not. Yeah, makes sense.
do you have an alignment of law or good, Bob?
I do not believe so.
Your sheet should tell you.
Nope. Gluttonous and chivalrous.
Excellent. Alright, well, here is a bite against you. Nyam, nyam, nyam. 20 to hit ya.
I've had a turn, but I'm still eating it. I soak it.
Alright, that would be 5 non-lethal.
I've got a quick action start my key healing. Come on.
Alright. That's what he can do. We go to top of the round. We go and trigger any start of round effects. Alright.
Did I get cleared from initiative? I'm at 16.04.
Yeah, I don't see you on the initiative. Let me go add you back. There you go. Alright. The Festrogs have gained initiative. So, we're going to begin with the one that's on fire. He takes the damage of fire, which is 7. And he's going to charge the beetle.
You lost
Josh has died.
Am I lagging? No, I'm lagging. No.
You there, Josh? Truly a cursed existence. Everyone's internet is dying today.
It's okay. We're all dying as well.
Yeah. Well, that is a hit upon the fire beetle. I will just assume it's going to try to parry. It fails. Okay. That is 11 bludgeoning. The fire beetles don't think I have any DR, but I'll double check. Though they do have DR. 5 of it. Look at that.
My internet cut out.
Yes, it did. Festrog charged a beetle. The beetle is slapped. Beetle suffers damage as well as non-lethal damage. The beetle is slain. And poofs. I tried parrying, but I failed.
And explodes.
Yes, roll me that explosion.
I'm trying to get back to the map. Where are we again?
I'll slap you. There you go.
All right. Where did the beetle go?
It was right here, but I deleted the token because it's a summon.
Here, I'll use this one. Death throws. It has a macro.
Everything within 10 feet, so elemental's immune to fire, so the Ghast and my Festrog need a evade save. The Festrog fails and suffers 5 fire. Festrog's not looking too happy. Oh shit, I added it to the Ghast instead. Let me go heal the Ghast for 5. Oopsie. There you go. Alright. We then go to the Western Ghast, who's going to, or Festrog, I mean, is going to charge Bob.
No.
One advantage of riding Bob is that I never get charged. Everybody charges Bob.
Hey, that's a 14 to hit you, Bob.
I don't know. My DR's higher than 19. Why is it being lowered?
What's your AC?
We have defensive reduction.
They have an
too,
AC of
and
13 right now.
Yeah, but my DR is higher than that. My DR
Your token says your DR is 19.
No, it works out. No, it works out. It works out.
So that'd be
I did
3
fine.
lethal damage and 10 non-lethal. Additionally,
10?
yeah, because my minimum damage is 10. Additionally,
8. So isn't it 8?
2 plus 8 is 10. That's minimum damage. Anyways,
Yeah.
since I hit you with a bite attack, I do heal for some of the damage I dealt, so I will heal myself.
Only taken 4 real damage.
Alright, healing applied, and additionally, because I charged you, my charging trip triggers, I get a free trip attack against you, with bonus and advantage.
Yippee!
So that's 24 to trip you. You are knocked prone. Spoons, I need you to make me an evade save. Or sorry, a ride check, because you're being knocked prone. I'll take the dice of the 12 for you, but it is a ride check.
So 12.
Oh, 12. Alright. Stay in the saddle. DC 15.
So I'm not in the saddle anymore.
Let's see here. So you're knocked prone, and you would suffer some crushing damage.
Me or
Specifically, you. Specifically, you suffer 5 crushing damage, and you are knocked prone, Spoons, as you are crushed beneath the weight of Bob. Here's the failed ride check. That is the danger of riding him out.
Why
Or
are
in
you getting
this
knocked
case,
over,
the whole-
Bob? Steady feet.
Alright.
Actually, do I have anything against that?
This Festrog to the
I don't
north
think
is going
I-
to attack the beetle.
All right.
Is a 13 to hit the beetle?
They have a 14.
Here is claw number 1. 26 for 13. That one's not in
Yep.
range.
No. Understandable. Was my mistake on that.
13 is reduced to 8.
And then here is a second claw. 12, which is a miss.
All right, so just 8.
Alright. And I have one more Festrog to move, who is also going to charge that same beetle.
All right.
will hit for 15.
And that gets reduced to 10.
And then Sticks, it's your turn.
Oh, I have not told the which I should have. That's fine. I'll update my token now.
So am I like stuck under Bob, or
You are currently crushed beneath them.
so I can't get out?
Sorry about that, Spoonsy.
So, yeah, you were done with Festrogs?
Yeah, Festrog's done. It's your turn.
Alright, what do I want to do? That beetle's almost dead. The other one's dead. I could summon some more things. What are you saying?
No, sorry, I was talking to myself.
Are any of the enemies that I can see not a religion check?
They are all... Oh, wait. The main is plains.
I've got that. I'm going to make a knowledge check. What's that?
14. That's not enough. You're not sure what the fuck that is. Looks like a bloated corpse.
Damn it. Okay, well.
Your DC is 16. I will check your lores, though, to see if any of those apply.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll consider what, if Bob wasn't there, I'd throw a bomb. Huh. Like a real bomb.
Yeah, none of your lores apply. He's just not sure.
What if you throw it anyway and then I just heal him?
I was just gonna channel.
Oh, right.
Like I was also just going to channel because, you know.
Yeah, I've got protection from fire up, which would have been a party buff. I'm pretty sure I cast that when I summoned everything a couple sessions ago. We should all have fire protection. I'm pretty sure I typed it in the chat.
It lasts so long.
How long
Anyway,
does it last?
It's concentration. I'm sustaining it.
Can you cast that before sleeping? Do you have long rested?
No, I cast it when I summoned the summons in the morning.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
It's part of my normal buff, or you know.
well then people should
morning
have
cast.
this condition on
Yeah.
their tokens. State
Which
protection versus fire.
is why it's
What's
on
your-
my token still.
Explains things. I'm applying to people, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
applying to
it's
people besides
12.
Bimbles, because Bimbles is not in the group.
Wow.
So I'll go apply to Bimbles now, though. There you guys go.
Yeah,
Just throw a bomb then.
yeah.
Have fun with it.
I think I'm gonna throw a bomb at Festrog too, because he's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
My cleave target.
You're prone.
Bomb.
I can still cleave like I'm MFer.
All right.
All right. That will slam into him as he takes 16 points of fire damage.
Cool.
It will then explode out, hitting everything within 5 feet. So gassed, main. Get an evade save.
Nothing.
The main would fail and would suffer. Oh, and the gas number 1 would not. Would suffer 7 fire damage.
And anything that takes fire damage from me gains a stack of burning.
The main dies. As soon as the main dies, it will explode forth out into a cloud of noxious vapor. Everything within 10 feet of him must make me a body save.
Oh,
What?
goody.
Damn it!
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Not
I've been
good.
rolling real bad.
This is my good save type.
Oh, right. I can't.
Not me.
just
I
can't
think it's
see it.
like my third
No,
save.
it's-
No, it's my worst save. Body is my worst save.
Well, I rolled horrible, if it makes you feel better. Let's see here. Spoons, Bob. The two of you suffer 2 acid damage. Alright, and then you said they're burning 1?
Burning 1 if they took damage from me.
Cool. Damage applied. Condition. Applied. Alright, anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
Alright. The elemental.
The elemental. Yeah, he's probably the next target on gets attacked by things, so I'm gonna have him go ahead and pop his fire form, and then take a move action.
Mhm.
Let's see. He has 40 foot. Yeah.
All right. Beginning with the ghast, who will try to attack him as he moves through my space. Will fumble. I do not confirm or fumble, but I will take 12 points of damage from Retribution. The next one, the same thing. 16 will hit the elemental unless they have mobility.
He does have mobility.
That's a miss then. I take 12. Festrog will do the same. That will hit for 12 damage to the elemental. Festrog takes 12. And then the ghast will slap as well, which will hit for another 18. I'll take 12.
A total of 30.
Alright, and then I take 3 body save for each of one of them. DC 15, I believe. Take 29 fire damage. Yeah, I just read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evade. Alright. Only ghast one saved. Is it save for half or save for suck?
Save or suck.
Cool. Okay. So ghast one does not take anything, but everything else takes 29 fire damage. She rolled real good. Alright. The ghasts die. The Festrog dies. The only one who dodged the attack survives. So that's 3 kills for our sticks.
I cleave target.
All right, and yeah, I believe he's done.
All right. Hidden creatures have gained initiative.
Charge me so I can cleave you.
Starting with one to the north. Now let's do the south one, actually. All right. He will take an action to begin to concentrate. As you guys will feel a strange presence, this force that feels wrong, begin to emanate from the east. All right. I'm gonna give this guy a different halo, so I know that he is a summon.
My head wibbling, or there's something up.
Alright, that was a basic action to do that. And then
Which
with this
way's up
other
again?
thing. You guys will feel the same weird presence to the north as well. Just looking to see if I want to cast this or do a different thing.
None of these guys have been mooks so far, right?
The main was...
Oh.
Does that mean he would have got his action back for killing it?
How did you kill him? Sorry, I forgot that he was a mook until just now.
Splash.
Splash.
I
No.
threw a
No.
bomb.
He would have to be the main target.
Yeah.
Alright. This entity will shoot forth a burst of this green, noxious energy. I'll be drawing an area of effect. Oh, I should make it green so it's clearly noxious. That's right, right?
Makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
It's just a line that goes.
Alright, everyone in the area of effect needs to give me a body save.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, it's actually decent.
Yep.
Jesus.
This was just a random encounter we got, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Spoons. You are sickened.
All right. frightened, sickened, entangled,
Prone, pinned.
prone, pinned. At least I'm
Suffering.
protected from fire.
This strange, like hunched over, ram-headed, ape-like entity will move to the edge of the cliff here and will spit at Styx. Oh, it's a spellcasting check.
He's attacking stones.
Fair enough. This is a touch. This is a casting check. This is now a touch attack. Pen touch.
No, he has a 15 touch.
All right. This one here. Oh, I forgot to move this guy. There. Okay. This guy here is going to charge the giant fire beetle. As part of this, he will rage.
It has 4 hit points.
As he rages, you see all other dretches immediately rage, as per their pack
Pack rage.
rage talent.
Awesome.
So that fire beetle explodes.
Pop.
Joshi sounds so defeated.
All right. DC 13. So Fast Rock 3 would fail. The others would pass. As he suffers 8 fire. That will kill the Fast Rock. Bleh. At exactly 8 HP left.
Yeah.
Cleave targets.
All right. That puts that guy there. That is the Dretch's turns. All right. Oh, I forgot to do the North one's thing, because, yeah, I'm a fucking banana.
Understandable.
Same location. He was doing the same thing. They were doing it at the same time. Just double tapping the second cloud. As they both just shoot a globule of sickening gas. So everyone in the cloud need to make another body save. If you're already sickened, don't worry.
I'm already worried.
Ooh. Ooh.
Alright, so
Dickhead.
Stones is sickened.
Is that
Isn't-
on his list?
Can stones be sickened? That's like
I'm going to
Yeah.
look if it's on his list of
Immunities or not. Well, that's all I can do.
construct, yeah.
Lair actions take place now.
I already have active reduction. Now I have it from 2 sources.
Is it a gaseous
Suffering.
thing?
It is gaseous, yes.
He doesn't have to breathe.
Then he is immune.
Alright.
Getting rid of the condition for you. Alright, this is not an actual creature, but for purposes of knowing where it is, I'm going to copy over a creature.
Is it chunk?
No.
Chunky.
Alright. A swarm of biting insects seem to spawn out of the abyss and fly over Kay, Spoons, and Bob. The 3 of you need to make me a body save.
Another one?
Why?
Oh, okay.
How?
Alright. Kay, Bob. The 2 of you would save and suffer half damage. Spoons, you'd fail and suffer full damage. 13 poison, 6 of those who saved. The cloud of swarming bugs will then seem to swarm back into the plant life, essentially.
Back to the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Kay, it is your turn.
So, question on flying, right?
Mhm.
How does it work?
So,
What's my movement speed?
your movement speed is the same as your walking speed. They didn't boost that higher, so it's just your walking speed. Going up costs double movement, and you need to make a save. If you're doing anything above, or a skill check to fly, if you're moving anything above half of your movement speed, you have to make another check to fly. Because you're Maneuverability is clumsy, you have a -4 penalty on fly checks, on top of what your bonus is
4.
already. It's -4.
Yeah.
Page 693 says
and
-4.
Also +1 because we are small.
Yeah, because you're small, you get a +1. Bob does not get that. They get a minus.
On the magical
they get
flight,
+0.
it says poor fly speed for the second level.
Oh, you cast that second? Or is it?
Oh, you're right. Well, because I cast the fly keyword twice, right?
Well, it's not a second level
It's a
spell.
minimum.
It's a first level spell, right?
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. So to move anything above half speed, DC 5. If
That's
you're
the worst tier of magical flight.
Starting
Okay.
at worst tier, yeah.
yeah,
Right. And it's only DC 5 to move.
more than
More
half
than
your
half
base
speed.
fly speed and remain flying,
Yep.
Yeah, and if I fail that, do I just waste a movement action?
basically.
No, you plummet.
You would plummet, but
Like,
you're
ooh.
not flying right now, so you just not fly.
Yeah. Oh, let's try that, I guess.
Basically, you would try to take off, and you just kind of like jump, and nothing happens.
Yeah, we'll try that. +4 -4 +1.
All right, you're able to move more than half speed. Flying up is double movement.
We saw something strange in this direction, right?
You felt the strange presence to the east and to the north,
Right.
which was the Dretches summoning their other Dretch.
Yeah, I'll fly in this direction for now.
All right.
Some funny business going on.
Mm-hmm. You see a grouping of 2 mains and a Dretch huddled next to that tree.
Alright, we're gonna quick action to start. What was it called? Bound weapon. It was called.
So Kay just flew out of my vision range.
Yeah.
can
Do
still see
do
his
you want
aura.
me in?
No, I was just wondering where you were.
You can still
Like to
see
me,
the
Kay
spear
just ran away.
You can still see the spear just being swung around.
Well, not yet. It hasn't been swung yet.
Using quick action to start
got
the
a helicopter.
connection with the weapon to increase the reach even more. The number is half, so just one. Yeah. And now I'll just, attack this creature, I guess. Yeah. Sure.
All right, attaching the main with a quick action.
Action. Action move, quick action, start chant, and another basic action to attack.
You have 45-foot fly.
I only moved 40 feet.
Oh, you have 40 feet. Okay. You're one of the goblins that has 40.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. But let me double check this just in case. Yeah, 40.
All right.
Yeah, because it's base 40.
Yeah.
Right.
Carry on.
Yeah, I literally do not reach the dredge because it's actually small. So my reach is 5 feet shorter.
Hmm.
So only reach the main. Boom.
All right. That will slam towards the main. The main will try to parry.
Can it parry huge?
It will simply die. It explodes in a shower of acid. The other creatures don't take any damage. They would resist the damage I would roll. He is a mook. He regains He gains your action back because he's a mook.
Ooh.
When they die, they show up on the map, even though they're outside my range.
Yep.
Because they go over.
They become objects, which means they are visible.
Yeah.
I get a thing to add to the kill tracker. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just attack him. Well, he'll probably die from fire. I'll attack this one.
That one. All right.
Yeah.
Standing here. I'm standing here.
So just a 13.
13 will miss as it just kind of glances off his thickened natural armor.
Anyway, that's my turn.
All right. Spoons. Oh god, there's a bob atop you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, how do I get out from under Bob?
Well,
Just hold for him to
you'll
go?
need an escape artist to crawl out from beneath them, or you can wait for them to stand up. They go directly
Wouldn't I
after you,
have-
so if you want to wait, you can
wouldn't
do
I
that
have-
pretty easily.
Gone after him because I had to wait for him to move to cast my spell.
Ready to actions put you right before the thing that triggers it in the initiative
Well,
count.
then I'll just wait until he goes.
Makes that easy. 16.03. Whoopsie. Hey Bob, it's your turn.
Hello. I don't care about Ghost One. I
Get
will
off
just
me.
standing here.
All right, he will attack you from the prone position.
My AC is 9. If you miss, it's a bit of an achievement.
16 to hit you.
Soaks.
All right. I bypass 4 of your DR.
It still soaks.
Still minimum damage.
Exactly.
So you have DR 19.
Yep.
Even did you wild attack on your turn?
Nope.
Very good. All right. Minimum damage is 8.
My normal DR is 25.
All right. That is his reaction.
Anyway, one action to stand. I'll spend an action to break these cuffs. Can I leverage my strength to break out?
You could roll a strength check to break out. Yes.
Yippee! The thing I'm good at.
All right. That is not enough to break free of the vines. You are still entangled.
If I spend... What? Oh, I think it's 15. I'll wager it being 15. I'll spend a point of luck.
It is indeed 15. You're no longer entangled.
Yippee!
Nice.
And then I'll spend a point of key to initiate my key healing.
Excellent.
Which one was the source of the fear?
Guy.
Number 1, yeah.
The one that's still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, key healing is 16 fast healing for you?
18.
18. There you go. Alright, I believe that was all of your actions, correct?
That's my full suite.
Alright,
He
spoons.
healing for 1? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's because I've got a e-flow thing which
How does,
reduces the cost by 1.
Healing last?
My int mod, so 4 rounds, so ends on round 6.
Gotcha. Alright, nerfing that talent.
Oh, Sage. Please no. I get 21 in the Oblivion game.
It's gonna be nerfed.
21 for 6 rounds. Come on.
It's gonna be nerfed to modifier instead of score.
Jesus. Quick question. Am I still frightened
worth.
of this gust if I can't see it? Because it's outside of my vision now.
Can at least be half score.
In 5e, it would be... You'd be fine. In this version, we go check. No. It's still... You would be okay. There might be a case where it would still apply, but this one, you have to see him.
Yeah. So I'm no longer frightened. Wow.
Oh, you can see him again. Alright, Spoons, what do you want to do?
Until, yeah.
You're still prone, but you're not crushed beneath the might of Bob.
The shift size keyword. it says shift the size category of your target by 1 step. If I target more than one creature, do they all have to be the same direction that they shift?
Unless it says
Like,
otherwise,
do they all
yes.
have to get okay, so I couldn't multi-target and have Bob get bigger and me get smaller. Okay, it's good to know. Okay, magical flight. I am prone, yes, but I have a fly speed. Can I just like fly like I'm in the fucking Exorcist? You know, just straight up like planking, right? Because I'm flying, right? It doesn't matter.
I would say until
like
you
I'm
have
like
perfect
Iron Man.
maneuverability, no.
Okay.
I would love that, but no. There's maneuverability forms in Unbound, so.
I couldn't make like a skill check to do that. Like it would just be a higher DC. Because I'm trained in fly and I have a really good modifier.
Because of size, yeah.
And I'm small. I count as tiny, so it's only a -2. And I have a 9 already, so
Don't forget, I think fly is on the list for enhanced action.
that's true. That's true. I could cantrip enhance action myself for +4 to fly for 8 minutes.
I'm gonna say if you reach average, then I would allow it to be used with a skill check. But right now, you're still just at clumsy.
Okay, I'm gonna cast a cantrip enhance action on myself.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack you.
Oh right, I'm within range, aren't I?
Yeah.
And I can't 5-foot step while prone. Can
No. That is a 15 to hit you.
I? Miss.
Even with prone AC?
Oh, I don't know.
God damn.
My,
Your
when
token
I
does
mouse
say
over, it says 18.
your token does have
Yeah.
AC prone, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn.
Okay,
All right.
so I give
I'm
myself a
frightened.
+4 to fly checks for 8 minutes, which is 1 round longer than the duration of my fly.
Well, you
skill.
need to still see if you cast the spell.
Oh, right.
And don't you need a concentration check?
Only if he
Because
tells
Because
me
you
I
have
do.
seen.
Only if they've identified me as a spellcaster. This guy wasn't here when I cast a spell before.
He did notice you cast a spell. This one did, yes.
So I need a concentration check.
Yeah.
This is DC 13. Or no, it's a cantrip, DC 10.
Very nice.
Just don't
All
roll
right.
too.
Now a DC 10 to cast the spell. All right, you're good. Still prone, but that was your
Still
action.
prone. Okay, so now I have a +4 to fly, which with the normal penalties gives me a +2 to whatever my normal skill roll would be.
Nice.
Okay, so can I just like scoot along the ground then?
No. I mean, you could use all of your movement to move 5 feet, but if your goal was to like scoot away and like move further than 5 feet while prone, no. You're gonna want to stand up.
All right, I'll stand up and take.
All right, here's another attack against you.
Against my prone AC.
Yep. So that will hit you for 18 bludgeoning, bypass 4.
All right, so 18 damage.
I will also need you to make a body save as I have bit you.
Oh, I forgot to bypass 4. Hold on. The body save. It's taking forever. There we go.
All right. Well, that is really unfortunate.
Oh no.
What is the onset? Okay. You feel fine.
That seems
Great.
like the kind of thing we might want to. You might want to re-roll. Anybody got?
Well,
I don't have
I got
inspiration.
3 inspiration from the notes and the recap. Yeah. Yeah, I guess take one. I don't want to be a gasty.
You feel fine.
Great. That's great. And I guess I'm out of actions. I can 5 foot, right?
You can 5 foot.
I'm not on the grid. I 5-footed. When I 5-footed, I can't open air at 5 foot, I guess.
All right. I'm just gonna go mark something real quick. Disease on spoons. Triggers. Gassed. Parentheses. All right. Carrying
Really
on.
enjoyed that round.
Ghasts have gained initiative. Starting with one on fire. Let's see, 2d6 fire damage is 5 to him. Damage applied. Alright, what gas are we working with? Just the one? Just the one. I'm gonna attack Bob. Here is a bite.
That means gats have more than one attack of opportunity, everybody.
They have 5.
Oh, I think I also have 5. So
Is my AC currently 13?
because frightened?
Frighten gives you -2.
My AC should be.
Let me check something. You might have wild attack still toggled on.
My conditions are so terrible.
If I just make an
kinda
attack
worked.
without anything.
You do have wild attack toggled on. There you
That's
go.
why the GR is lower.
Yeah.
Let me just make a normal attack. There we go.
There you go.
Uh,
All right. Well, I have a 19 to hit, or you have a 19 AC. I have a 16 to hit you. So I miss.
Effective 18.
Effective 18.
Effective 18, but I still have AC 19, so.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I miss. I will use my claws now. Claw is a crit to confirm for 28 slashing. I pass 4.
Bypass. Is that lower? 21 difference of 7? Is that still lower than the minimum?
If it's 7 damage total, you would be taking non-lethal as well. Yes, it'd be 6 or no, you'd actually be good. Just lethal. They have 6
cool.
non-lethal. So, all right. Here's my second claw. That's a miss. And then as my other basic, I will use Cursed Claw to make a special claw attack with no penalty.
Yeah, I remember you bastards.
All right, and here is a Cursed Claw. A 14 is a miss. And with a quick action, I will use Hungering Beast to make a bite with no penalty. 24 to hit for 20 bludgeoning, bypass 4.
Completely
Minimum
soaked.
damage is 8.
8?
8. Right, and that is the only gas left alive, so we're just going to click next.
Halfway to
Stones.
falling unconscious.
All right. He's flying with the super poor fly speed or whatever.
Clumsy
so he needs
bear.
to keep moving. Yep. So first off, I'm gonna have him keep moving. I was moving out of this way direction, so let's just follow over here, I guess.
All right.
K's over here, and then he will chuck a fire popper at that dretch.
Excellent.
Do button.
That's a miss.
That's a 3. Yeah. Okay.
All right, fire beetle number
Yeah,
2. It's one flanking the ghast.
Yep, he will attack the ghast. Flanking. Click. Bloop.
That will miss.
Again. Second attack, but flanking. Haha.
That will hit. I will try to parry. I will parry.
All right.
He just pushes the beetle away. All right, Bimbles. Oh boy.
Gotta get out of this hole.
All right, how far are you climbing up?
Let's move. How far away is it?
You got another 40 feet.
Then, yeah. Gonna move 40 feet with a move action and spending 2 stamina.
All right, that'll get you right there to get up top.
Things have changed since I was up here last.
Yes.
Bob's killed everything around him except that ghast. So
Yeah, I killed them, definitely.
yes, good work, Bob. Let me help out a bit here.
Looks at the scorched corpses.
Yeah, they're all on fire still.
Yes, it's the fire axe of Bob. He's the firekeeper.
That's what firekeeper means. Free action. What the heck is this thing right next to me?
Religion.
I have that. Adventure. Knowledge. Let's see. Those next.
It is a Festrog, a version of ghoul that has been twisted and ravenous. Something that, but basically a ghoul that went so hungry that it's been driven into more of an animalistic instinct. While they are still somewhat intelligent, they are still animal intelligence rather than sapient, which normal ghouls would have. They are able to travel on all fours with greater speed, and whenever they charge, they can knock their enemies prone, allowing them to rip into their flesh with their devouring bite, which heals them. Additionally, their bite carries, their body is filled with noxious boils that, when punctured with piercing, explode and deal potential disease to those nearby. I missed that. It's also slashing damage. So copy that. This is the wording for their disease. The disease itself is not the funnest disease. It's called necrotic boils, and that's its effects.
Fellowship damage, not that we use it. Con damage. Ew.
1d4 con damage every frequency.
Okay. Oh. Hey, I'm back. The fast drug thingies. The feral ghouls that can run and knock you down, and don't slash the royals open, because that's disease.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see. Identified as undead. They are. Could channel. That would get spoons. Yeah.
And Bob, because Bob has a lot of non-lethal.
It's true.
And it would get these.
That there we sparkle.
Yippee!
Alright, everyone 30 feet of Bimbles heals for 25 points of damage.
And these two have to make a soul save
basically,
or take damage? Question mark. If they're undead, I don't know how it works.
Pretty sure they're.
You have the ability to suck people
They
out?
were ghoul derivatives, so yeah.
Do you have the ability to suck people out?
Yep. Select L3.
Cool. Alright, they both save, suffer half damage, which would be 12. The Festrog dies, but the ghoul ghast remains.
Okay. Do you still have a quick action?
Hey, Bimbles is on the board.
That's their
my
first
God.
kill?
First kill.
Yeah. First kill.
Nice.
With a healing spell.
Wait, did he take half? Ghast.
I dealt the damage.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he's still alive. He'll burn. Probably. Maybe.
Right. That is all of your actions, so we move on to the main. There's only one main left. Oh, no, there's 3. I'm fucking blind as shit. Alright, the North Main. Let's see here. These guys are pretty simple. Alright, well. Whoop, 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 whoop. They're gonna move forward. This one will charge you, Kay.
Okay. Huh? Yeah, that's fine.
19 to hit ya.
No.
Alright, well, he's sad. Alright, top of the round. A new entity joins the fray.
No.
Yes.
No. No, it doesn't.
Worth a shot.
Alright. These guys are a bit more complicated, so let me read through it real quick. Okay. So, the strange, bug-like creature will appear to the south of you. And I want to charge you? Do I want to charge you? Do I want to charge you? Who do I want to charge? You know what? We're going to just fly my happy face right here with a charging attack against Bob.
Oh god.
As I will try to sting you.
Looks very freaky.
Has a 20 to hit you with stinging stinger.
I'll attempt to parry. I parry.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, just looking through their stuff to see if anything triggers. Does not look like it. Alright, with my other basic action, because I could do that as one single, I will activate a carrion drone. Everyone within 60 feet of me, which is, I believe, now everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, every player and all your little mooks and whatnot, your summons, who are not immune to mind saves, need to make a mind save.
Is it fear-based?
It
Because I'll
is.
finally remember that I
It
have
is
a
mind
bonus
affecting,
against-
sound-based effects.
God damn it. Okay, fine. Oh, okay,
Mind
that's a decent one.
affecting, you say. It doesn't quite yet.
Alright, K, Styx, and the Elemental, all of you are confused. You will remain confused until round 7.
Oh god.
So nothing changes. Got it.
Alright, that was my basic action, my other basic action, and as a quick action, I will activate Hungering Beast. Make a quick attack, stage 1, with... What weapon am I using with this for?
Funny there's an enemy standing right here.
All right. Here's a bite against you, Bob. 22 to hit for 19 bludgeoning and a free grapple attempt against you.
I need to beat it to parry?
You need to beat it, yeah.
And I do not parry.
Alright, that is 19 bludgeoning.
I soak it.
Alright, minimum damage for these guys is 5, 7, 10, 11, 12. 12 non-lethal. Additionally, I get a free grapple attempt against you with advantage. 18 to grapple. You are grappled. I do not suffer from the grapple condition while grappling.
Ah, look at you.
I'm just latching onto your body, and you see my stingers begin to try to find purchase and do something nasty. But I cannot do that because I'm out of actions.
How do I break control of a grapple again?
Action to try to break free.
Action. Okay,
Alright,
so-
Festrog, there's one left alive. The Festrog here is going to do a charging little charge to slam into spoons. Well, that's unfortunate. That's clearly a miss.
I'm gonna say he misses.
Yeah. Well, I have to hit you to make a free trip attempt against you, so I'm just sad. Let's see here.
I'm
That
okay with it.
that was more than half my speed, so I have to do it as both basics. That's all I can do. Oh wait, they do have Hungering Beast. He will quick action bite you. Might as well use that before I die. 24 to hit ya.
Yeah.
And that is 11 physical damage coming your way.
Does it bypass anything?
Nope. Minimum damage for these guys is 10.
Oh. Wait, his minimum damage is a 10 and he did 11 to me?
Yeah,
How does
Yeah.
that work? He rolled a 3. Wouldn't it be a 9?
that is weird.
Is it 2d6 or something?
It's 2d8 plus 8 on my stat sheet. These guys might be outdated.
That'd be minimum 10 then.
That's minimum 10. Okay.
Yeah.
It's more than one dice is how I did that. Okay. So
Okay.
I need to take 2 more damage?
2
Or
non-lethal.
2,
Or, sorry, 10 non-lethal.
even though I took 8 normal?
Because you took less than my non-lethal, yes.
Stupid
That is-
DR.
That's
Yeah.
silly.
It is a bit silly. I rolled 11 damage and now you're taking 21.
Yeah, effectively.
That system's a little wonky. Oh. Anyways, that's my turn.
Be the
Sticks.
difference. Should probably be the differences down.
Let's see what I do.
No, you roll a d100 because it's affected by your luck.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Unless you have 0 luck, in which case it's.
I
literally
have
no
negative
different.
luck.
Oh,
Oh.
so I can make it fun if I want to. Not with a 64,
That's-
though.
It's minus
25,
1.
50, so 51 plus would be the third option. You hit yourself.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself.
You have a weapon in hand?
I throw bombs, so probably. Oh,
Well, slap yourself with them when them poppers.
All right.
Slap yourself.
You can. You can
Are you de
target.
facto immune to your own popper?
Yeah, I mean, you can target stones instead because it's still an attack.
No, you have to attack themselves. They cannot target stones.
I mean,
I
it just retargets them forcefully.
miss.
This is so-
Yes.
You're so
Uh,
terrible you can't even hit yourself.
Yeah. All right,
Oh.
carrying on.
Nice.
Anything?
All right.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Elemental. They're also
Wait, I have a
confused.
question.
Let's see what he
I
does.
have an unfortunate question.
That's number 2, which is act normally. What's your question?
Is that the end of the turn after the action
Yes.
is done? Because he did not fly.
Well, Stones is the one who's flying, not Sticks.
Oh, yeah, that is fair. That is for me to suffer then.
Yes.
Sadness.
All right, let's see. There's guys over here. He still activated that thing, so let's just do a little loop detour. Let's see. Yeah, let's go this way. Hold on, I gotta. This mouse over thing's in my way.
Mm-hmm.
Nope,
Are
wrong
you
button.
not touching this one?
He's coming back. He's got a 40-foot fly speed.
All right. Well, leaving the area of
And
the
he's
Festrog
gonna-
will provoke from the Festrog,
He's gonna double move.
which
So
will miss. The Ghast will provoke from the Ghast, which will miss. The Ecolide will
and I'm gonna have him spend stamina for a
hit for
third
23 before you enter my space.
Probably dies, right?
No, he's
Ecolide.
37 HP.
Oh, okay.
Because you guys healed
So-
him, so.
That's the planned route.
All right.
My cleave target.
So like that.
Ecolid.
Okay.
Every time,
even
every
attacked
time
yet.
there's a perfect curve for my cleave, you fucking.
That will miss unless you get 2 wounds. So let's see what that damage does to you.
1 second. He
It
can.
won't hit even with 2 wounds because mobile.
Mobility, you're right. You're
Pretty
right.
sure he does have. Yes.
That might
He-
hit even with mobile if you have wounds.
No, he did not
Unless
parry.
3
Okay.
wounds, no.
So 23 damage mob. I was gonna say he does have parry, but he did not parry the one thing that hit him. Damage applied.
He can't
Puts him at-
parry anyway because it's an AOP.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah,
And
he's-
then the last one will take his AOP, which is a fumble, does not confirm. All right, roll your body, your damage.
33.
All right, Ghast, main, Ecolid. The main number 4 and the Dretch number 4 both fail. And would suffer the consequences.
Guess I'll focus the Ecolid.
The main explodes in a shower of acid, cannot do any damage to the demons because they resist it too much, but the elemental needs a body save. Because the noxious vapor begins to suffuse into them.
body save.
I think that passes, but I'll double check. Yeah, DC's 13, so you're good. The saber suck too. Alright, good actions for the elemental. Dretches
Yeah,
have
he's-
gained initiative. Alright,
Say he's done.
I figured as much because you did full movement and a basic action to trigger it, so. Let's see here. The Dretch. This one is going to charge the elemental. I forgot to add charge, so just take the I'll just, yeah. 14 to hit the elemental.
With
Misses.
yeah, misses.
Yeah, ignore this. This is just to make charge AC triggered. That's a rip.
Alright.
I could attack the elemental who's doing some fucking work, so we're gonna do that. Nyam nyam nyam. 5-foot step murder. Roll and confirm.
No.
Does not confirm. Here's my claw. And my other claw. Those are both misses. Here is a quick action to bite from Hungering Beast. 20 damage. So you can parry.
Yeah, he does have parry. He has a +5 normally.
Nope. Alright,
Yeah.
20 damage.
He's dead.
Alright. Elemental pops. The other Dretch. I keep forgetting to trigger their rage macro. Okay. They're raging. Sorry.
Does elemental form not deal any damage when attacked? Or was it a different elemental form?
What do you mean?
I think that I might be thinking of a talent. No.
You're thinking of something else.
Yeah.
All right. I will provoke for movement.
It's going here. All right. A very long spear. Huzzah. 12.
That will miss. All right, here's my attack against you. All right, that is 17 bludgeoning damage for 22 to hit.
Miss.
All
I
right.
have 24 AC.
You have -2 AC because of my wild attack. That is a hit.
I will parry. I will.
You will fail to parry
I
because
will
you have a
use
22
luck
total.
point at a parry.
Your 1 luck point has been used. Bring that to a 23. All right. Here is a claw attack. 23 to hit you for 11 slashing.
26. Trying to parry again.
Nope.
No.
All right, 11 slashing.
What's the
I
minimum damage?
bypass. I think it's 3, but I have to double check because it might be score instead of. I'm pretty sure it's modifier though. But it's ADM.
Score
Okay. So I'd be bypassing 4. Bypass 4.
What's the minimum?
Minimum damage for them is 5.
Taking 5 non-lethal.
All right. Here's my other claw. That's a miss.
Yeah.
All right. This next stretch is going to move on forward here. I'll provoke if you have combat reflexes.
I have, yeah. I have a bunch of things.
That will miss.
15? Okay.
And here is my raging murderous attack. Starting with bite.
No.
Nope. Claw.
Nope.
And last claw. No.
No.
Alright, cool. That is their Stretch's murderous go. We move on to lair actions.
No.
But what if we didn't?
Why does the ground get a turn?
Let's see here.
It's special ground.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry. Top down, left, right. So Spoons and then Keisu. Spoons, you're the chosen one. I need an evade save. You feel a vine begin to wrap around your leg, and you are able to jump out of the way just in time before it was about to drag you into the pit.
Yeah.
Alright, Kay, it's your turn.
Well, we'll see what we are doing this turn. We are doing fine.
You are doing yourself. Whatever you want to do.
Well, that sounded weird.
Fair enough.
You can't step while flying, right?
No, not without perfect maneuverability or supernatural flight. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, airwalk would let you do so. Otherwise, you're flying, which you can't. You're also flying in the direction you're currently facing, so to do an about face and turn 180 degrees is going to be a decent high check, if that's what you're trying to do.
I'm just trying to find the rules again.
They're on page
I found
693.
DC 20, yeah, I'm not beating that. I mean, fuck it, let's just fly through them, I guess.
Trying to move through an enemy space.
Well, like slightly above. You can fly 45 degrees up, right? So
Flying 45 degrees up is a DC 20.
no, that's more than 45. Greater than 45 angle is 20.
Alright, well, it is 10 feet of movement to fly above them, and then anything additional that will provoke from all three.
I mean, yeah, they will. I will have to provoke all it anyway, so.
Alright, let me go look at their stat sheets real quick. We'll begin with the main, because he's the little baby. Alright, he will just try to bite you, because he's pretty simple. He just does what you do. He will miss. Alright, next on the list is Dretch number 3.
Did you add the wild attack?
For the main, they don't have wild attack.
Oh, the main, right, yeah. Wait, because you attacked with a dredge.
Alright.
Yes, weren't these two wild attacking?
Yeah, they were. 18 to hit, minus 5 to your AC.
No, just barely misses.
Alright. And then the one to the north. No, he's going to try to grapple you. You don't get to leave.
Because you already attacked with the dredge one.
What are you talking about?
Look at the chat. You said dredge one that already attacked with a bite. That's why I'm asking about the wild attack.
Oh, Dretch 1. Yeah, I clicked on main 1. Apparently, I was selecting Dretch 1 when I used its macro, so that Dretch 1 was supposed to be the main, which is why I said it missed. So this guy should actually be at, ignore this attack. There you go, he's accurate. That was the main. I rolled horrible on the dice roll, which is why it's a miss. The Dretch 1 is going to try to grapple you. So give me a CMD.
Don't Destiny that. I mean, Destiny won't save it anyway.
Unless you roll 6.
Can I repel immediately? How does repel work? Because it's like a
Repel requires you to use an action, and then you are able to repel as part of that action. So you are grappled.
Because it's a defensive action, no?
It is a defensive action to do so, and it is part of any action. Since the grapple takes place essentially as an AOP, in reaction to your action, you are unable to use repel as part of the fly action, but you can use it for future ones. So if there's other things you can do, we can get rid of the grapple condition, but you use your basic action. This last guy grabs you as you fly over top of them. I'm just gonna unsnap you to grid, so it's gonna be easier. And then bring you to front. There we go.
As long as I'm not above the void.
You're no longer above the void.
And I'm still sort of flying.
Yeah, but that was one action to do, and you are now grappled by the northmost stretch.
Also, these two get headhugged. Wait, no, they don't. I'm dumb. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're attacking you.
Look, it's 2 in the night. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'll just stab him, I guess.
One who's grappling you?
Yeah.
Is your spear two-handed?
It's one-handed.
Carry on.
Well, we can arcane strike him too, because why not? And wait, no, we won't arcane strike him actually. We'll spend our quick action for something else.
All right. That
23 to hit.
would strike into him. He will try to parry.
Can he parry huge?
Never mind. Let's see. 35 piercing damage coming his way. Right, damage applied.
Damn, they have a bunch of HP.
He is slightly hurt from the piercing stab of your spear, but he is still alive.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll use an arcane point as a quick action.
All
And
right.
set it to autonomous combatant.
So
now
your spear is no longer in hand.
It's at the end of my turn. It flies out, makes a strike, and then returns to either my hand or my sheath. And yeah, my turn ends. I did fly a bit, so I'm not falling. And then the spear attacks automatically. Autonomous combatant.
Once again, taking cleave targets.
Nah. There you go. With a. Is last a 4? What are you saying? Oh yeah, because for autonomous
Keep in
combatant,
mind, you are
it's-
using. We are still using
it's not a
0.7.4, which means the old arcane pool is just floating until the end of the duration. If you still want to do that.
What do you mean? It attacks.
Within your reach,
automatically
you are
and-
trained with magical to rise in the air and float around you at the end of your turn to attack independently once per round for a number of rounds equal to half your magic rank bonus. Before returning to your hand, its sheath or other appropriate location be used as normal. So,
Yeah.
for X number of rounds, it is just floating around. At the end of those rounds, it will return to your hand. The updated wording, which is not currently used, because we're on 0.7.4, fixes that issue.
Once per round, it attacks before returning to your hand. It's not at the end of those.
Once per round for a number of rounds
Yeah, it attacks.
Comma.
And then returns.
before returning to your hand. So it will float until then. The comma's very important here.
The comma states because the word before, not the.
What I'm telling you as the DM is it will continue floating until the end of the duration. The updated wording fixes this issue.
I mean, it really changes nothing because I can literally just take it from the air and punch with it. Nothing changed.
Just means
So
if
it
anything
actually,
attacks
like-
you, it is floating in the air. It will not have Hedgehog activated, is what I'm getting at. Do you want to do this?
Why? Wait, why you want it?
Because at the end of your turn, it then floats and attacks. It is not in your hand at the end of your turn.
What? Wait, what's stopping me from taking it?
Because you end your turn and then it floats. At your next turn, you can take it, but then you'd basically
I mean,
ending
that
the condition
feels-
early.
That feels needlessly complicated for an ability that clearly says that it returns to my hand.
At the end of the duration.
It doesn't say at the end of the duration.
Like I said, as the DM, I'm telling you this is what it does. The new wording fixes this issue.
I mean, we can just use the new wording then. If it's dumb.
Josh can't see the new wording, so that's why we stuck on the PDF.
Yes.
And yeah, the wording's.
So,
I
would
mean,
you
it's
like to use
whatever,
this
I can't
feature?
I mean, it's whatever. I can't use Hedgehog right now anyway. Because I'm literally
You're by
all over
yourself
here.
besides Styx, but Styx isn't being attacked. Alright.
Yeah,
So
it works
the
out.
attack.
It works out.
So the attack modifier is wrong anyway. So
Yeah. Well, a
Okay.
5 plus 4 plus whatever is going to miss anything that you're attacking besides the main, maybe.
yeah, I'm attacking the dredge.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Yeah.
Bob, it's your turn.
I finally get to do something. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Being grappled is currently reducing my hit modifier, isn't it? Yeah, I'll make an action to break out. What would you like me to roll?
Breaking out would be a CMD or escape artist.
My CMD's better than my escape artist. I think. Yeah.
Alright, and that is on the Collide. You have a good chance of breaking out. Never mind. You are
Do
still
I want to
grappled.
detonate it? Just don't roll a 1, me. I rolled a 4.
Right, you're spending a
Okay,
destiny,
well,
you are
let's
no
spend
longer
it.
grappled.
I think I might whap the gas just to remove a target. Yeah.
It's also the source of your fear.
The
That's
ghast is.
true. I get to whapping. Whap.
That will hit the ghast, will try to parry. He is unable to parry such a large weapon. He is crushed. Literally. Bleh. He is slain.
Yippee! Do I have anything I can do for that? Attack same target. Yeah, it's only same target. Gosh dang it. Don't want to step. Unless breaking out counts as my movement. Oh, that's me moving. Actually, I don't think it does. Oh, and I forgot I heal as well. Healing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll stay precisely where I am. And I think that'll be my turn?
Excellent.
Yes.
Right, Spoons.
I'd like to 10-foot step into open air.
You're unable to 5-foot step while flying.
I'm not flying though. I never started flying.
Touche.
He steps
So you
into
just
the void.
kind of Looney Tunes this shit.
Yeah. And then it's like a DC 15 to hover,
Yeah.
and I have a plus 11, so
Roll me that. Not a 4 or not a 3 check.
plus 2 to this roll. No, that's not the right modifier.
Well, you rolled a
But I made
14,
it
so you made
anyway.
it anyway.
But I guess that's like for the end of the turn.
Yeah,
I'm
you
out
did
over-
10-foot step. I have to check something real quick because I know some enemies in this fight have step up. The Festrog is not one of those enemies. Carry on.
He would also have to have a fly speed.
I
Step
mean,
into the void.
you know,
Looney Tunes after you, Wiley and Code.
yeah.
So yeah, now that I'm out here, can you hear the birds?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
It's so annoying.
Well, now that you're out here,
Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna. I have to make a concentration check. Where is everybody? There's Bimbles.
And you
try
see everyone actually.
Pete, are we going?
What? Sorry?
I think. Are we going the direction? Looks like
What is it about
people
the
are
orchard?
moving. There's your sticks and care over there.
what's your tune idea, Spoons? What you doing?
I was trying to see if I could get them both in a cone, but I can't.
Yeah.
And I can't move because I've already 5-foot stepped.
Mm-hmm.
I just did that to not get AOO'd, but now it's fucked me. So, um, I guess I'll just cast lengthen limb on Bob. Really, it's a burst, but it's only going to hit Bob. So
Gotcha. No, roll that cast check.
it's a. Do I have to make concentration too?
The
It has to be
gas is
dead.
no longer alive. Nothing else outside of you.
Oh, does that mean my frighten goes away?
Yeah, your frightened's gone. Let me get rid of that for you.
Okay, so concentration check. DC 13. Yeah.
Nice.
And
Exactly.
then cast check.
Nice. Alright, you gain plus 5 foot reach there, Bob.
Yippee!
And I need to spend mana,
Mm-hmm.
which I forgot to do. Oh no, that was a cantrip before.
Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Alright, there are no more gas left alive, removing them from initiative. Stones.
Well, luckily Stones isn't confused, but he
Mm-mm.
is flying, and he
Yes.
needs to continue flying. So he's gonna kind of go in an up way. He's gonna start going up and go this way, which will
Alright.
probably still provoke from that one at like an upward angle or
Yeah,
something.
he'd
But
be effectively still 5 feet away.
yeah, so you can take a swing at him.
Alright. I will have to claw because I'm currently slapping. So let's do this. That's a miss. Carry on.
All right, and so moving 25 feet out of 50 is the minimum, but at an upward angle, that puts me at what elevation? About 20, maybe. It's double.
Well, moving up is double
Up.
your movement. So how far up did you want to move? Because every one of those is going to be 5 feet additional.
I'm gonna call it 15 for now. That's less than.
Well, there you go.
That's
There's your answer.
Yeah, just do that. All right. And then, so since that's one move action, he's then going to chuck a bomb at the Dretch. 3.
All right.
Yeah. Bloop. He does have precise shot.
Well, that will slap me, dealing 10 fire damage. And the everyone, including K, needs a your resistance is high. Never mind. Ignore K. Evade save. Both fail, suffer 7 fire. Both of them resist the fire, actually, because they have resistance 10 or more.
That sucks.
Yeah, they're demons.
Yeah.
Which means the first
Just
one
have to
actually
do
should
more
not
than
have suffered 10 damage because he has 10. So I'm going to heal him real quick.
So that just I threw fire and it did nothing.
You look at them and they just seem
Disappointing.
unfazed. The fire washes over them. The demons resist the flames.
I don't like it here. We should leave.
I don't like it here.
All right.
Understandable.
Beetle number 2.
Let's see. The beetle number 2 will just let's see. He's got 10 feet. He can charge, right?
Yeah. Try to steal that equal kill.
Fire charge.
No.
He can only do this once. Huh.
That will hit. I will try to parry. I will parry.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah, that's it. He's done.
Okay, you had to hit for it to trigger. Okay. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Bimbles.
What is this?
Roll me a planes check.
Don't have planes.
You have no idea what the fuck that is.
I have religion. It's,
It's-
probably not an undead.
Probably
So,
not.
quick action arcane armor training for 1% spell failure for 2 rounds.
Mhm.
And, yeah. I'm just gonna... targeting the Icklid and the Vestrog. Necromancer check.
Successfully
Huzzah.
cast. Alright. You get a body save. DC 15. Ecolid would fail. What is the effect?
Oh, defeated condition.
Defeated.
It's still 7.4, so reduces their action economy and they take damage for doing things. They're just suffering a little heart attack right now. It's fine. Residual power. Gonna bleed this fly thing here with cantrip. Necro. That's good. Oh. Make sure spell failure check goes off. Yeah, estimate.
Alright, anything else?
Looks like we're going to the right. So I'm gonna a 5-foot step to the right. Yeah.
Alright. The mains have gained initiative. This one's going to step and slap the K.
Oh no.
Bleh. Bleh, bleh. So 22 and a 23, natural 20 to hit ya.
22. Yes.
Minimum damage for the
Soak.
mains would be
Both soak.
5 and then 3. Or both of those are claws, so 6 total non-lethal.
Okay. Taken.
All right. The other two main, or the other main up here, is going to run his happy face down to Bob and attack Bob.
It can trip on the Eclid body save for.
I mean, it's not charging, right? It's just.
He is charging. I would move and then I would charge the 15 feet.
Yeah.
Critical, confirm.
On me?
Yeah, for 22 bludgeoning.
Because it would provoke from Bob.
Unless I charged him, which I did.
Oh, yeah.
No, because you have to charge in the closest space.
And it was the closest space.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I triggered my charge
I guess
here.
from here. From here, then.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I
it's fine.
took it anyway.
I got what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's just such a dumb rule about the closest space.
It really is.
I soak all of it.
22 soaked, meaning that you'll be looking at a minimum damage of 10 non-lethal. Alright, that is all the mains. Top of the next round, we are overtime by 21 minutes, so we'll be calling it here.
Sounds good to me.
As the combat continues with the demons that poured out from the strange pit. Hope you guys had fun. Be dropping the recording here and picking back up next time.
Recording.
Blah, 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 blah.